Hi, and welcome to today's video where we will be covering the difference between formatting and functions on Excel and how to use those functions. So we will start with formatting. So formatting is when you are trying to change maybe the way a cell looks or how a certain value looks. And so we're going to go over some basic ones today. So for starters, we will do as follows. So in cell A2, we say change the cell color. So if we're trying to change the cell color and fill it in with a specific color, we will simply click the cell, go up to the ribbon, and with the little paint box in it, that will fill the color. So as it says, the background of the cell. So you click it, and you can choose from all these colors. So we'll go with the standard yellow. And that's how you change the cell color. Now, the second one says to add a shape. So what you're going to do is click a cell, then go to Insert, and then Shapes. And you could click from all of these different shapes. So we'll take a star. And then you click and you drag according to how tall, how wide you want it to be. And it could change just like that. And if you want to move it, you can move it. There you go, just like that. Okay, and then you have all these options to change the shape itself. Now we will go to this one, and it says add borders around the cell. So again, you click on the cell, you go up to the ribbon, and the little window, you click it, and then you can choose from all the different borders, whether you want it just on the left, just on the right. But for this instance, we will do all borders. So now there's a border around the cell. Next we have merging cells. So we are going to be merging cell B and C. And right now it might look like it's merged, but if you were to type in it, you would see that it doesn't continue onto cell C. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the box. We're going to right click, and then you're going to go down to Format Cells and Merge Cells. Or another way to do it is you simply highlight the box like previously. So let's take that back. Okay. So if we were to merge cells a different way, you would highlight it, and in the ribbon bar there's a merge and center. So you would simply click that, and now if I were to type box, so if we were to type in this box, it would continue from cell B to C without the divider being there. Now we are going to format cell B to make the value in currency. So we have just the numbers right now, but if we want to add a value of a currency sign, we click the box, then you go to the ribbon, and there is the money sign right here. If you click on it, you have the US dollars, English pounds, euros, Chinese money, and Swiss francs. So we will do Swiss francs. And then you have it right there. And now we will be making the value in cell B12 have 2 decimal places. So since it's already there, we will add 2 more decimal places. And so you go to the ribbon and click add. So it has 2 decimal places, but that's especially we're going to add 2 more decimal places. So we added 2 more. Make the value in cell B14 a percentage. So once again, you will click on it, go to the ribbon next to the money value sign, and you'll simply click on the percent, and it changes it right there for you. And now make the value in cell B6 a fraction. Once again, you go up to the ribbon after clicking the box, you go to General, and then you have all these different options, and you can choose fraction. And I'll change it for you. For this one, we are going to center align the cell. So you click on it, go up to the ribbon, and you center it just by clicking. And then above, you're going to middle align it. So that way it is completely in the middle. For our last one, we are going to discuss how to order values that are inputted. So For this one, we're going to order the numbers from least to greatest. So what you want to do is you want to highlight all the values that are being taken care of. You want to right click it. Then you want to go to sort. And you could custom sort by yourself for if there's alphabets or not. But since we're going from least to greatest, we're going to sort smallest to largest. And you select sort. And there you go, from least to greatest. So that is formatting, and now we will be moving to functions. So functions will be the mathematical formulas and the mathematical processes that you will be performing. So they are the operations. They aren't just changing the way a cell looks or changing how a value appears or means. It is actually making calculations. So that is what a function does. So we'll be going over sum, max and min, average, count, and count A. So to start with, we will find the sum by using equal sum. So if we want to add all of these numbers, you click the box that you want to have the total in, press equal sum, open bracket, and you highlight all of the values that you want to be added. So you'll have marching ants around the box, and then you close the parentheses and enter. Another way to do that is if you don't want to have to write sum, all you have to do is click on the box, go to the ribbon, and there is auto sum, click it, and then re-highlight the boxes that you want, and press enter. Now for finding the maximum and minimum, we use Emax and Emin, so you could also type that just as the previous one, but to make it easier, you just click the box that you want to calculate it in, go to the ribbon, select the different options, and there is max. So since we're finding the greatest value in this group, we'll be finding the maximum number. So click maximum, highlight all of this because we're trying to find it within the entire group, then press enter, and it'll tell you that 55 is the highest value. Now, if we're finding the smallest value in the group, we're trying to find the minimum. So it would be equal min if you're typing it, or you could simply click it, go to the ribbon, click down the menu, select min, and then highlight all of it because we're finding it in an entire group, press enter, and it'll calculate 1940. Now we're finding the average. Again, you can type it in by putting the equal sign and type out average, or you can simply click on the box again, go to the menu at the top of a ribbon, click down, select average, and highlight the entire group because that's what we're trying to find. Press enter, and it'll find the average for you. Now when it comes to counting the amount of numbers, we use equal count because that will just count the numerical values for you. So as you see here, we have a letter, but by using equals count, we won't be counting this letter, we'll only be counting the numerical values. So if we click that, go over to count, okay, count numbers, and we go highlight all of it even though that is a letter, press enter, and it'll tell you that there are 6 values, and there are 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though we have a letter, it is a numerical value. And for our last one, fill this in real quick, we are going to count the amount of all values using equals count A. So the difference between equals count and equals count A is that the first one only counts numerical values, but the second one, equals count A, counts all of the values. So even though M isn't a number, it is still a value that will be counted. So you can click it, type equals, count A, open bracket, select all of them, close bracket, enter, and there are now 7 instead of 6 because there are 7 values right here. And so those are some of the basic functions that can be calculated and formatting formulas that can be done to change cell color, that can be used to merge cells, add value, percentage, decimal points, order the values, add shapes, and change how your work looks. So I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find your way. Thank you.